So this is the formula for probability, and we understand through this an example. Okay, like there is an example. We will take it. Okay, books. Yeah, books. So now we take an example. Example means event. Okay, so suppose you do a random experiment. What is a random experiment? Suppose tossing a. Okay, so when you toss a coin, what are outcome? What are the possible outcomes? Okay, when we toss a coin, so possible outcomes means possible result. There will be either head is denoted by H and tail is denoted by T. So there may be either head or tail. Okay, so we write these outcomes within a curly bracket and to make it set. Okay, how it's set. So this set is called sample space. This is called the S stand for sample space. Okay, sample space. What is sample space? Sample space is the collection of what possible outcome. Okay, sample space S is the collection of all the possible outcomes. Right. Now the question comes: what does favorable outcomes means? Okay. Suppose I ask you find the probability of head of getting head. Okay, getting head. So this is denoted by P and H. Now now see probability of head when a coin is tossed. So in that case, now favorable outcomes for head means how many time head is coming, how many time head is occurring. So how many time? It's coming only one time. Head is coming only once. Okay, see, only once. Head is coming only once, right? So favorable outcome for head will be 1, and how many total outcomes? 2. So probability of head is 1 over. Okay, and probability of tail is also coming one time. It will be 1 over. Am I clear? Favorable outcomes means what is the meaning of favorable outcome? What is the sample space? Okay, we will make it more clear by one more example. Okay, so let's talk about a die. Okay, so for
Wait, sir,
example,
could you scroll up? I
oh,
haven't noted down the stuff.
okay, yeah, sure. Uh, if I ask you what is the probability of 2, how many times 2 is coming? 1, right? 6.
1/6.
If I ask you how many time probability of 3, 3 is coming 1 time and out of 6. If I ask you probability of 4, it's also 1 over 6. If I ask you probability of 5, this is also 1 over 6. Probability of 6, also 1 over 6. Okay, because each number is coming one time, that's why the favorable number for that number is 1. Okay, and 6 because total number of. Now I think it's a little bit clear. What is the probability and how do we find out probability? What is sample space, and then how to find out probability of each either number or head or tail or I mean any event. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please note down. Then we will do a question based on the look at this one. We look at this one. So what is the probability? Okay. So 1 and a. This you can 1. What is the outcome? 1 comma a is comma. Okay. Then 2 and a. And this is 3 and a. This is 4 and a. This is 5 and a, and this is 6 and a. Okay, Or if you wish, you can go horizontally also. Like here, I move vertically, okay, down to up, okay, bottom to top. But if you wish, you can go horizontally, like 1A, you can go 1B, you can go 1C, then 1D. Then you can see 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D, then 3A, 3B, right? 3C and 3D, then 4A already, then 4B, right? Here 4B, then 4C, and 4D, then 5A already, 5B, 5C, and 5D, then 6A already, 6B, 6C, and 6, right? So this is the sample space diagram. Okay, this is this grid paper, this 2D grid we are making to get all the outcomes. So this is the sample space for the output. Okay, understood this, how to make this one, because there will be a question where you have to make a. So there are 24 outcomes. I mean, this is in this table. Okay, the 24 outcomes when you roll a die and spinning this. Okay. Now there are some questions based on this diagram. How many possible outcomes we have already written? This is 24. Then draw a red circle around the outcome of rolling 5 and C. Okay, 5 and C. So just he is only looking for rolling just red circle. Okay, red circle 5 and C. So this is 5 and C. Okay, how many times 5 and C is coming? You can see this is 5 and C. Okay, but suppose this time he's asking only, right, draw a red circle around 5C. But if I ask you what is the probability of 5 and C? 5 and C. So what should be the answer? Can you tell me what is the probability of 5, comma C? Tell me, guys.
5 is it 1/2?
1 over
2
why 2?
or 1/5? I don't know.
Yeah, 1 over 24, because there are 24 outcomes. Right? 5, comma C is coming 1 times. It's favorable outcome for this event. But if you see total outcomes, there are 24 total outcomes. So that's why 1 over 24. Okay. Now, suppose you look for draw a green circle around the outcomes rolling n even number and spinning A. Okay. So for next one, probability of, right, even number and A. If you look part D, n even number, right, and capital A, okay, n even number. So let's we see these outcomes when even number. So first of all, this one 2 is even and A, then this one, okay, and then this one. Similarly, guys, okay, so I think it's all 2A, 4A, and 6A. What is the condition? Even number and then A. So here we are getting first even, then A, 4 even, then A, 6 even, then A. So how many outcomes are there? Yeah, how many outcomes? There are 3 outcomes. 1, 2, 3. Look, there are, guys, 3 outcomes. Okay, so 3 and over 24. 3 over 24. So 3 1 is 1 and 3 8 is 24. This is 1 over 8. So probability is always written in the lowest form. So 3 over 24, we can convert this into lowest form. This will be 1 over 8. Okay, so there will be a question where you need to make a space diagram or 2D grid diagram, and then there will be some question based on this diagram, like these type of questions. Okay, and there may be more or a big variety of questions. Correct, but the concept and the working style is same.